YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 Season of the Worthy news video. We're going to go over a number of things in this video. We're going to go over some latest Destiny 2 news. We're going to go over a crazy pyramid ship Easter egg. We're going to go over some roles that you might be looking for on the new machine gun you can get from the final bunker. And also, we're going to go over this, I guess, sort of glitch or cheese where you can get yourself 3 Pinnacle drops from upgrading the IO bunker this week. It does feel good to be back. If you did not know, my channel was indeed hacked last week, and I finally got it back yesterday, and I really appreciate the support from everyone. New channel members, new subscribers. I lost about 3,000 subscribers. A ton of money from these hackers because they siphoned it out of my AdSense account. So if you want to help support the channel, become a channel member. And also, we've got amazing perks that go along with it if you choose to support me that way. I don't have a Patreon. I don't stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube. So that's my subscription-based thing. But anyway, I'll make a full video this weekend going over what happened and how you can better protect yourself when it comes to your Google account, your Gmail account, because it doesn't have to be someone that has a YouTube channel. You can just have a Gmail and Google account and people can hack it, and we'll go over that in a separate video. Anyway, enough of my babble. If you enjoy this video, please hit that like button. It really does help the channel out, and especially now it'll help the channel out because we got to get back into the Google algorithm because it thinks that my channel is dead, or at least we think it does. We need to get back into the recommended search bar, all that sort of stuff. So hit that like button for me, guys. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and let's get into it. First off, in any of the bunker rooms on one of the sides, there's going to be a map of the solar system. And after you trigger a certain cutscene, well, there's going to be something else that pops up on this map that is pretty indicative that the pyramid ships are on their way. So my good old friend, Unknown Player, who I've known since, let's see, that was way back in the House of Wolves days that I met him at one of the capture events. He put a recent video out kind of detailing some of these things as well as a whole bunch of other secrets related to Siva. However, this is going to be about the pyramid ships, and this map is actually going to change after a cutscene is actually triggered within the game this week. So when you look at it, it's all in Russian, and it's just outlining the solar system. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, our moon, Mars, Phobos is broken off. We've got Jupiter, Titan, we got Saturn, Io. But then also it has 2 that are blacked out, and that's Uranus and also Neptune. Also, Unknown Player pointed out in his video that with regards to Jupiter, there is a little dot there and some also text that's not illuminated that points out Europa. Now, Europa, we've had concept art for a very long time, and we've been wondering when will we get that destination. I am guessing probably Destiny 3. Unknown Player also points out there's a thing called the Kuiper Belt, or Kuiper Belt. I don't know how he pronounces it, but look to the right of my character right now. You see all that right there? He mentioned that Kate 6 in the lore said that he encountered some strange creatures out there, and also there is some lore that Osiris went out there and did encounter a pyramid out there. Now, we don't know if it was a fleet of pyramids, was it one pyramid like we found on the moon? We just don't know right now, but Bungie loves to sneak in these Easter eggs here to tease us as to what is coming. Now, this map is going to change after a certain cutscene. Now, we got a new cutscene today. When we first went into the bunker to clear the bunker, we got this little cutscene, which I'm going to play for you right now.
Anna insists you understand the stakes. Convince me. Our enemy reveals itself. The shadow is long and close. Is this what's had your attention? Preparations to fight? To rebuild? To run?
Mayday, 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 this is NFV Meritursa 16. 11,000 souls in cryosleep aboard. We're a few minutes out of New Pacific Arcology. We were struck by debris in a large wave. Fusion plant offline. We can see extensive, catastrophic damage to one of the arcology domes. Oh, it's gone over. Respond if able.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is New Pacific Arcology on guard. Declaring a sundown loss of habitability event. We have 2.9 million souls aboard. We repeat, Titan is no longer safe for human life.
The collapse. You were there. You gave everything to a cause and saw it all swept away. You're afraid to fail. again. So am I. I've never considered how it must have felt to live through the collapse. From this day, we speak as allies, not warriors who seek to wield each other as weapons. After we break the Almighty, the city will devote whatever resources you need towards banishing these dark omens. When they come, we will stand together, as equals, as guardians.
So lots to dissect from there, and let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. And if you've known me for a long time and this channel, you know that I've been obsessed with the pyramid ships and the darkness. But now, look all the way in the back. When we look at the map of the stars, look what's lighting up there now. Now, this changed prior to me completing that little cutscene. And if you go into every bunker, you get to see those two little triangles there. So I am imagining that those are, well, the pyramid ships, and they're more than likely on their way. When will they get here? I don't know. I'm still envisioning that the upcoming DLC for September is going to be revolving around Siva. I made a news video last week where just tons and tons of stuff that's coming out of the database revolves around Siva. And I think a lot of people think that too, but you let me know in the comment section. And with regards to those missing destinations, well, they're missing for a reason. And looking at this map, it does look like that the pyramid ships are pretty far out from getting to us just yet. And what was that orb that was not illuminated right in front of those two red triangles? I would like to know myself before the quote-unquote Kuiper belt, however you say it. But we don't know right now exactly. But man, I can't wait to see those pyramid ships and what is actually in them. And we need a new enemy race at this point, and I want to see what's inside those. Sound off in the comment section. Do you think September will be revolved around the pyramid ships, or will it be revolved around Siva? If you want to get caught up to date on why I think Siva for September, click the link or annotate it on screen right now. Once you've upgraded the final bunker, well, now you can start grinding the machine gun. And I did get myself one. I don't really have a good role in it whatsoever. You're seeing background gameplay of it. But let's go over the key perks that you can get on this thing. Now, I did get a number of questions when I showed off my Warmind bits yesterday of how do you have so many Warmind bits? Well, it's real simple, guys. There's no method to the madness. I simply would log in every day and do the daily bounties on all three characters each day. I would not do the repeatables, and I wouldn't even do the weeklies. They're too time-consuming. Those 4 daily bounties on all 3 characters, and if you're playing Strikes or you're playing Crucible, I think we had Mayhem last week, every time we'd get a match. Playing Trials of Osiris, every time we finished a match, we'd get some bits, so it was fairly easy. But the key thing is, if you're not in the mood to play Crucible or just do Strikes or whatever, is simply to do the daily bounties and avoid the repeatables. They're usually a little time-consuming. Avoid the weeklies. They're time-consuming. Just do the dailies on all 3 characters, and you'll have enough bits before you know it. All right, let's go into this machine gun here, the 7th Seraph Saw, and go over what I think or what you might want to look for in terms of perks. I'm mainly going to stick to the last 2 columns, which are the traits. Now, we've got Clown Cartridge, we've got Auto-Loading Holster, we have Field Prep, we've got Zen Moment, Grave Robber. Then we have Vorpal Weapon, we've got Firing Line, where this weapon deals increased precision damage when near 2 or more allies. We've got Elemental Capacitor, we've got Opening Shot, we've got Mulligan, and we have Disruption Break. This thing is very hard-hitting. It only fires 360 rounds per minute and has an impact of 70 and a range of 66. So for the final column, I'm going to go for Vorpal Weapon. Increases damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their super active. Now, you're probably saying, Vorpal Weapon, who uses machine guns on bosses? Look, when I play Strikes or PvE stuff, I am always using a machine gun. Now, granted, I'm not going to use this for like a raid encounter boss, but for like strike bosses and even like Gambit type stuff, yeah, I use machine guns. I love my 21% Delirium, and I use it to just waste ads, waste yellow bars, and if I have this thing with Vorpal Weapon, it's going to do some increased damage to bosses, and I don't have to to wait until the end of the strike to then switch over to a sniper or a Whisper of the Worm or a grenade launcher. I've got this thing. It'll do a little extra damage to the boss, and I could still clear ads. Firing line also is going to be good. If you're standing next to two allies and you start firing the weapon off, you're going to do increased precision damage. That also helps out. For the other column, Clown Cartridge could be an interesting one. Reloading this weapon randomly overfills it from reserves. I kind of like that. Auto-loading holster, I might like on this thing because it does reload very slowly, and you've got field prep, where when you crouch, it reloads really, really fast because you get a faster reload stow and ready when you're crouching. And I love having field prep on my grenade launcher. So those are the perks that I'm going to look for. Lastly, let's go over how you can get 3 Pinnacle drops this week. So if you have enough phase glass needles, warmine bits, and legendary shards, you can fully upgrade the IO bunker. You want to do the column all the way to the right first because it's going to reduce the cost of what you need to upgrade all of the different nodes. Now, a big shout out to Jarv over on YouTube. He is the one that found this. I'm going to link his channel in the description, and make sure you give him a follow and sub, and also tell him Mesa sent you. Alright, so after you upgrade the bunker, you're going to be left with 49 chipsets. Now, you want to start upgrading the bunker on this particular character. Not all of the way, though. This is going to give you, or what we're doing here, is going to give you 3 Pinnacle drops, 1 on each character, if you have 3 characters. What we're going to do is, on our first character, get integration level number 5. And once you're there, let the engram sit there. It's going to be a powerful reward, not a Pinnacle one. However, we're going to turn it into a Pinnacle one with what we're going to do here. So on your first character, get it to level 5 and let that engram sit there. So we're going to go to our second character, and we have 14 chipsets left. We're going to cash it in once just to get to level 6 in terms of the integration level. And we're going to let this powerful reward sit there and go to our third character. Now I go to my hunter, my third character, and I cash in those final chipsets. Now we are at integration level 7, and we have a Pinnacle drop that's left over for us to pick up. But I'm not going to pick it up because what I really want to do is go back to my highest power character in terms of base gear, which is my Warlock, and then pick up that Pinnacle drop, hope that it's a weapon, and then I could transfer that weapon over to my Titan and my Hunter, because once I pick up that drop from my Warlock, well, it's going to be Pinnacle, and then the Titan has a Pinnacle, and then also the Hunter has a Pinnacle, and they may go up if indeed your power level goes up because of that weapon, but in my case, it didn't. I got a chest piece for my Warlock, and I got a gun for my Titan, and I got another gun for my Hunter. So that's the way that you can get 3 Pinnacle drops this week. You just need to have 3 characters, and you could fully upgrade the bunker and get those drops. That is going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave me a good old hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end. If you'd like to further support this channel and become a channel member and join the Mesa Army Destiny 2 community over on Discord, where I hang out and play with you guys, click the link in the description or click join on screen. We've got an awesome Discord Destiny 2 community and also a clan for PC, Xbox, and PS4 that the actual channel members set up, and it's pretty awesome. So drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at MesaSean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube, and that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.